Hey, what's up? What's up? Dave's here. Dave's turn on this light. And that one too. All right. Probably can see me, probably can't. All right. But this is a very important topic. All right. I want to touch upon. All right. Now, the topic is goals. What are they? How to set them up and how are they beneficial? Okay. Before I start with actually telling you and giving you information about goals, I want to portray this quote from Bruce Lee. It said, "The body does not travel where the mind hasn't already been." Okay, understand it. Basically, you will not move in the direction that you need to move if you haven't already envisioned it. All right. Now, with that being said, a lot of people, they take their lives and it's just a misdirected path. They don't know exactly what they want to do, how to get there, how long it's going to take, or nothing. They never think about the destination with their lives. They leave that into everybody else's hands. When it comes to relationships or work, you want everybody else to control you, but you do not want nobody telling you what to do. It makes no sense at all. You need to take responsibility for yourself. Okay? It's your life, you control it. You cannot just think of ways how to get something for nothing. That is horrible. You have to put in work, dedication, in order to get the things that you want out of life. So you set them all up with goals. Goals are truly important. Now, I use a format called SMART. All right, it's basically, specific, measurable, as if, passionate. Rich in passion, and take action now or yesterday. All right. A lot of people wait too long to take any action on anything that they're learning because they want to, be a perfectionist, make sure to get all the information first so they won't make a mistake. But you got to understand mistakes are needed because it's a learning experience. You learn from all your mistakes. You don't get discouraged from them. All right. If we never learned from our mistakes, if Thomas Edison didn't learn from our mistakes, I wouldn't be doing this right now. You wouldn't be seeing me right now. Okay, he's the one that invented the light bulb. All right, without him failing over 1,000 times, learning what does not work, all right, we wouldn't have this or this. I'll still be in the dark. Anyways, so now goals, specific. You need to be extremely specific with your goals, okay? You need to know exactly what it is, have good affirmations, be very specific with the time, where you're going to be, how long it's going to take. You understand? Be specific with all of these, all right? Now, the next one, it needs to be measurable. You need to know the deadline. It needs to be a reasonable deadline. So, if for fitness, if you're trying to gain at least 12 pounds of muscle, or if you're trying to lose 20 pounds of fat, right? Realistically, depending on your weight, honestly, depending on your weight, how much body fat you have, you can lose 20 pounds of fat in a short period of time because you could probably lose 3 to 4 pounds a week. So, 3 to 4 pounds a week, or 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, or you do 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 5 weeks, you can lose 20 pounds depending on how much body fat you're actually carrying, because you can burn more body fat when you have a lot of it. But the leaner you are, the slower you should take it, because you're in risk of burning muscle. The muscle tissue that shapes your body, you're in risk of burning that. All right. So now you need to make sure it's very measurable. So the deadline needs to be very specific. So if it's 12 pounds of muscle you want to build, realistically, you could probably do it within a month, or, you could do it within, you could do it within 12 months or 24 months, depending on how much muscle you can build. Because, you can see that you go up, half a pound, a quarter pound a week, about 4 weeks, that's a pound. That's probably not really a full pound of muscle. It's probably a little bit of fat or water weight, you don't know. So you gotta, be very specific. You measure yourself, you get your fat caliber, your tape measures, you weigh yourself, all that, to be scientifically specific on how much you actually gained. All right. Now the next one is as if. You have to speak in a way as if, meaning the now, not the future tense or the past tense, the now. So you say everything as if it's already accomplished. Okay, so you always start off with I or I am. Okay, because those words you can only say to you. It's very important for you. Those words are for you. Nobody else can say it for you, only you can. You start off everything with I am, or I, you continue on with the goal, or I am, continue on with the goal. It's probably going to be a little difficult at first to say these in that way, but trust me, this is how the subconscious mind works. This is how it's going to pick it up. If you think of it in the past tense, it's going to leave it in the past tense. You think of it as a future tense, it's going to leave it in the future tense. It won't ever actually accomplish the goal because you confused it. You don't know, it doesn't know whether to actually accomplish that goal or just leave it in that area you decide to give it. Okay, if your subconscious mind does everything you tell it to do, good or bad. It doesn't know how to separate the negative from the positive. Remember that. All right, so now the next one is rich in passion. You have to have strong emotion. It has to be very, very rich in passion. You have to envision and feel the emotion at the same time, because your subconscious mind only picks up imagery and emotions. That's it. Because if I was to say, think about the chocolate cake. Well, no, sorry. If I was to say, don't think about that chocolate cake. All right. What's the first thing that popped in your head? A picture of a chocolate cake. I'm pretty sure the words chocolate cake did not pop up in your head. If I was to say, do not think about that Ferrari driving down the street. First thing you think about is a Ferrari driving down a street, not the word Ferrari and the word driving down the street. So you understand how the mind works? It works with vision and pictures, images, okay? So now that covers the 4 letters. Now the last one is take action now, or yesterday. Because a lot of people, you wait too long to take action, which hinders you. It really does. And I've done this so many times. I always wanted to accumulate all the information first, just to have some knowledge on what I'm about to do. Like, okay, because I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail. Why don't you want to fail? People think failing is is the worst feeling ever. I love to fail because it teaches me what not to do for the next time. You fail all the time. Okay? You understand that failing is a learning experience. Failing is not a discouraging one. You learn from mistakes. You fail to learn how not to do it again. Okay? Because learning is a process. You know, it's something that you go through long term. You never stop learning. You continue to learn. And as you go along, you're learning that, you know, this don't work, that don't work, this don't work, that don't work, this don't work, that don't work. Now I finally found what do work. So remember that, okay? Okay, video's getting to 8 minutes, so I want to cut it off there. So remember, specific, so you follow a SMART format whenever you create your goals. Specific, measurable, as if, rich in passion, and take action now or yesterday, okay? So that's today's video, you know, days from Days Fitness Psychology. You know, hopefully you're enjoying all the videos I'm making for you. This is what helps me to continue my fitness journey on autopilot, because I don't even really think about it anymore. I just do it because I wake up and it's just, I gravitate to the things I love to do. I created the habits to constantly make me do it. You know, I've been on YouTube for years learning the technical aspects on how to do this, learning about the body and how to do that. But I haven't developed a habit to maintain it. You know, I never had a goal to actually continue going on with it. That's why I was never consistent. But I've been consistent for the past 2 years. And I still notice that people don't teach the mental aspects on how to do things, how to create that, you know, repetition, the habits in order to do everything. Because once you create habits, it goes to your subconscious mind, it stays there. And that's what you do. You follow your habits. You understand? I'm pretty sure you know you have a lot of habits that you do habitually without even thinking. You do. Just think about, how do you brush your teeth, how you tie your shoes, what shoe you start with. You do all that without thinking. You understand? How do you even get dressed in the morning? You get dressed in a way that you haven't even really thought about it. You just do it. You know? Do you put on your socks first? Do you put on your pants first? You understand? Like, those little things are habits. You do it without thinking about it. Your mind likes to work in a way so it doesn't have to think about it. You know, think about having to put so much attention to something for too long. You know, and that's how the body works as well. Okay, remember, your body is a vessel of your mind. So after a while, when you're working out and you hit a plateau, it's because you adapted. Don't worry about that. It's not a failure. is a learning opportunity, okay? So I want to make another video about the body and how it actually works and stuff like that, so you don't try to fight against friction. You just compliment it and go with it, okay? So I will talk to you next time. I'm sorry this video is kind of long. That was not my intentions, but this was some information I feel like you needed because the new year is about to start, and I want you to make sure your goals are set and you start it today, okay? So once again, Days Fitness Psychology, like this video, share the video, comment in the description box below, comment in the comment section below, read the description for any further details, questions, put it in your comment box, and I get back to you as soon as possible with the next video, in the car, of course. So hopefully you enjoy your day, your Christmas went well, and your New Year's goes even better, being that you have vision now, okay guys? So I'll talk to you next time, and make sure your day is awesome. Later.